serious YouTube video. I just want to start out. My name's Garrick, by the way. Guess that's important to some people, I guess. And this video is sort of like my explanation on how I lost 253 pounds over the course of, I think it was about a year and a half, 2 years, somewhere around there. We'll go with 2 years just to make it, sound less amazing, because it's not really what you thought it was. I'm just going to start out by answering a couple questions real quick. Super simple, easy questions that I get asked pretty frequently. I had to write them all down just because I get them so much. First question I get a lot of times in the gym is, how big were you? At my heaviest, I was 453 pounds. I'll post some pictures, of course, and I just unplugged one of my monitors with my foot. That's amazing. So I was 453 pounds at my heaviest, and that was 2 years after I graduated high school. I worked at UPS for a little bit. I still do, but I was in a very stationary job where I just walked in, sat in a vehicle all night, and really that was it. So yeah, I would eat like 2 honey buns, 2 bags of Doritos, 2 bags of popcorn, and I would get 2 Mountain Dews. And that was every single night for the course of like 2 years. And look, I'm gonna need y'all to not flame my ears, because they don't always look like that. It's my hat. My hair is kind of long. But so that was the course of 2 years. On top of that, like out of high school, I was like 380 pounds when I graduated. Why ain't nobody tell me I was that big, bro? That hurt. What else we got? Right now I'm currently right around 215 pounds. My body seems to be really comfortable around that. Also, I'm too lazy to starve myself, and I don't like being hungry, so I tend to not. I mean, that's a pretty simple one. What did I do to lose it? So, started out, there's actually a story behind it. I actually cut my finger, this beauty right here, real bad, and pretty much sliced it right down like that, like that. And when I got it checked out, they were like, hey, we have no records of you, since like middle school. And this was when I was about 21. So they were like, yo, you mind if we send out some stuff? Does your family have any type of issues? This is when they told me I was 400 and something pounds. And I was like, do what you gotta do, And they start asking me, does your family have any illnesses tied into, like, I guess, anything that I think I might have passed through, my family. And I was like, yeah, some got diabetes, high blood pressure, all that whatnot. And me being 400 something pounds, of course I'm at risk. And they were like, yeah, we're surprised you haven't had any issues yet and all this. And that's kind of where it started. So the actual time, I can't remember exactly what day, when. That's my fault for taking forever to do this. But my little sister, beautiful angel, love that little girl. She was like, we're going to start going to the gym. So what happened? I'm like, of course, yeah, let's get it. So we go to the gym. She's like, I want to start going every day. And then I go. So me and her, we go to the gym. We work out for however long we worked out. That was day one. And I got addicted right after that. It was like every day I started going, every single night. Like we started out going at nighttime, and I went every night for the better part of a year. And then I switched shifts at work and started working out at the daytime. And I mean, ever since then, I've worked out 5 to 7 times a week. Well, not counting the 2 days, 5 to 7 days a week. Let's just say that. But I mean, it's life now. It's natural. What else we got? Oh, so I still haven't answered the question. What did I do to lose it? Started going to the gym every day. Started out with like literally just doing cardio. I would do 30 minutes of cardio and I'd be out. That was it. I was scared to do the weights, didn't know how anything worked. Wish I would have did that earlier. But I would do my cardio and then I'd leave. So then after a while, after my first like 3 months, I was like, all right, so I'm gonna try this machine. I'm gonna try this machine. And I was going in so late that I kind of was like, nobody's here, might as well try them all. So then I started trying more and more machines. When I was doing cardio, I was watching YouTube videos. And as I was watching those YouTube videos, it was like, I was learning how the human body works and how weight loss happens and calories and exercise and workouts and all that. And it was really cool, really, really cool. I mean, it helped me out, saved my life, but it was stuff that I could have did so much earlier. Also started eating once a day. Don't get me started. Best thing I ever did. I felt better. Health was amazing. Energy levels were super high. I got my life together eating once a day and working out before I ate. So I would wake up at 7 o'clock, go to work my whole day, walk as much as I could at work, be as active as I possibly could at work, and then I would go straight to the gym. I would work out for an hour, 2 maybe, depending on the day, how I felt. You know, the pre-workout was hitting, you know what I'm saying? But after all that, I would go home and I would eat. And my thinking was, if I ate once a day, I could eat whatever I want, which I got away with for the better course of a year. And that was no type of healthy anything. It was just eating what I wanted at that time. So I would eat a whole pizza if I felt like it, just because based on calories in, calories out, there's no way I'm, let's see, 8 slices of pizza, you know what I'm saying? That's 1,600, 1,700, 1,800. Either way, it's not over 3,000 calories. And me being 300-400 pounds, I'm good. So I was losing weight every day, period. And I was walking 20,000 steps a day, somewhere around there. So the weight was just falling off. And then I learned about nutrition, which, amazing, cool, crazy stuff. I did a sort of keto-esque type diet where instead of just eating once a day, I was eating low carbs or no carbs. I mean, some days I would literally have maybe 5 or 10 carbs and that was it. And that was just because, the water retention was cut. And I mean, really, I just don't like how I feel when I take in a lot of carbs some days. I get to, I just start to not care. I'm not going to lie to you. I get to the point to where it's like, oh, well, I can eat this and I can eat that and I can do what I want to do and, whatever. So, cut that out. So that's what I did. I mean, I just worked out. Started working out 7 days a week and eating once a day. And then once I got really serious, those single meals I was eating every day turned into low carb meals every day. And then I switched it up to where I was eating my cheat meal or my high calories on Saturdays. And then on Sundays, I would have my most intense workout of the week because I was off that day. So I was off on Sundays. I would work out like crazy Sunday the entire day, or at least until I about passed out. But on Sundays, I didn't fast. So I would wake up, I'd drink like a protein shake, I'd work out, drink a protein shake, do some more type of exercises, drink another protein shake. All my calories on Sundays were protein shakes. So that was me kind of like cleansing for the week, which got me all the way together. I mean, it was amazing. I felt good. I felt great. It was beautiful. And really, that's just how I lost it. I started lifting, and once I started lifting, I lost more weight. I got to about 280 pounds, or down to about 280, and that's when I started doing legs. I did not do leg workouts, like intense leg workouts, until I got to about 280 pounds, and I plateaued, and I couldn't lose any more weight. Legs. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I switched to a push-pull legs and an actual split, and I started lifting, started squatting, doing lunges, leg press, all that. We was good. We handled business, you know what I'm saying? So legs are what got me the rest of the way together. And eventually I got to the point to where I could run, and that's where my cardio came in. And that's, you know, that's how I lost it. What else we got? What caused the change? So there was a lot of motivation going into it. There were a lot of things I want to do. So I roller skate a lot, or I did, and I'm decent at it. But there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do that I couldn't do at the size I was at. I actually fractured my wrist about a year ago doing a trick I had never done before. But I mean, just really, I lost weight for that. I lost weight because I wanted to play basketball. I wanted to be good and athletic and better than what I used to be. Because my excuse was, oh, well, you know, I'd be so cold if I was, you know, this size or if I was smaller. Now, you know, I'm blasting by people and I'm laying it up like I should be dunking. But we're not gonna talk about that. What else? Women. So, I'm not saying that, you know, I lost weight for women, but just, I felt like if I didn't love myself, which I didn't, how could anybody else love me, or how could I ask anybody else to love me? And that goes for friends, you know, more than friends, any of that. So it's like I felt like it wasn't right for me to want something that I couldn't give myself. So that was another big thing. Also, I like looking nice, you know, like right now I look like a bum because I just left the gym. But oh man, that's tough. But I just I just had to get it together, you know what I'm saying? That's the main thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, know what I mean? Current fitness goals. So right now I kind of want to get down to about 200 and 10 pounds maybe. Might lose 5 more pounds, that's it. I mean, I got a lot of water weight right now because I started taking creatine again. And since it's the holidays, I've been taking in a little bit more carbs, a lot more carbs, and it's been kind of tough. I ain't got that much memory left on. What else we got? Any shortcuts? No, I did not take any shortcuts. So when I fractured my wrist, I was recommended to take like SARMs, and there was something else. I can't remember what, but a lot of people recommended that I try this stuff out just to stop from losing muscle since I've been working out for so long. And I was actually my smallest when I fractured my wrist. I was all the way down to, I think I was 205 pounds when I fractured it. So that was, you know, I got down to 200, but I didn't stay at 200 for more than a day. So fractured my wrist, and next thing you know, shot back up to like 265. I mean, lost it because if I'm not happy, I'm changing it. But that would have been the one time that I could have taken a short, well, would have considered, I guess. But even then, I did not. No surgeries, no nothing. I want to get extra skin surgery. I mean, I got like a little bit of extra skin on my arm, but you know, it hurts. It's tough, but you only see it when I don't, and like that. If I ate more, I'd probably fill it out, but I don't. I got some around my midsection, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you, it don't bother me as much as it used to. Do kind of hurt sometimes though. We're not gonna talk about that. Secrets, consistency. I weighed myself every day for the whole time I was losing the weight. Every single day, literally every morning, I would wake up, take my morning dookie, and step on the scale. I didn't care what time, didn't care when. That's same thing every single day. That way, I learned how my body reacts to everything I ate, what my body did when I took in certain foods at certain times of the day. I mean, I literally, I figured out my body. Let's just say that. Some days I would lose 3 pounds overnight. Sometimes I would gain 5 and lose like 7. Like, I mean, it's water weight, of course. And some of it is muscle and some of it's fat. And your body reacts differently. So that's why I weighed myself to figure out how it does. I also watch YouTube videos. Bricks Fitness was one of them. I don't know how this whole YouTube thing works, so I guess I'll link it somewhere. Dude's a G. There were a couple other ones I watched, but he was the first one. I typed in how to lose 200 pounds. His video came up, watched his video, did everything in his video, and that's how I lost my 200 something pounds. You know, I started with that video. There were a couple other ones I watched. Can't remember any of them off the top of my head. That's the one that stuck with me. But it was a great video. I mean, it hit me right here, man. Right in my middle boob. So, I'll link that video, actually. What gym? I actually go to Planet Fitness still. I have a membership at Louisville Athletic Club because it's the athletic club. I mean, they got heavier weights, and if I want to get swole, you know, every once in a while I slide down there and get swole. But Planet Fitness, I lost 250 pounds at Planet Fitness, and I mean, I look fairly decent now, but we're not going to talk about that because I ain't got a pump. It was leg day, and, you know, I'm not showing y'all my legs right now, but I might link a couple pictures or something, whatever. How did I stick with it? So, you gotta fall in love with yourself. You have to make yourself your priority. You are your created character. So think of it like any video game. You're making who you're going to use the whole game, even though you can't see him. Like GTA, you can see your character, but think of something like, for all my nerds out there, my fellow nerds, think of Skyrim, Cyberpunk, when you play that in first person, you can't see yourself. Or, heck, even Call of Duty. Anything you customize, you can't see. But that's your representation of you, and that's what you think is cool. So you have to take care of that. You have to love that. That's you. You know, so for the most part, make sure it is how you want it to be. So take care of yourself, work on yourself, love yourself, turn yourself into what you want you to be. I mean, that's it, you know. I already talked about extra skin. I mean, you just feel better, bro. I mean, you feel great. After you get to working out and getting used to it, once you get you a little pattern, it feels great. And for anybody that don't like working out, find something you like. I mean, if you want to lose weight, find things that you like. I mean, you can eat better, but you have to change little things. Like, let's say you drive to work and you park in the front parking spot every time. Park in the back of the parking lot and walk to the front. I mean, simple stuff like that. That's what I did. That got me together. Walking up the steps instead of taking the elevator. Just simple stuff. Like, that stuff adds up. Track your steps. That'll help. Don't eat as much. I mean, like, for me, all I had to do was move more. I was so big, I just had to move. That's it. I played video games all day. I walked probably 1,000 steps a day. That was it. That was me walking to my car, walking from my car to work, walking to the vending machine, walking back to my vehicle, driving all night, and then walking back to my car, walking back to my house, and that was it. Every once in a while, I walk more when I was trying to get food, and my battery's almost dead. That's tough. Just move more. Move as much as you can, and step out of your comfort zone, man. Just do something. If you're in the gym already, find something that you're not familiar with, you might be scared to do. Just try it. I mean, they're gonna judge you for trying to better yourself? Cut them. And learn your body. I'm not saying you have to weigh yourself every day, but it can help. I mean, it can hurt, but that can also be like really good motivation. So any day that I saw that I gained more weight, I was like, yo, I can't do that again. You know, that kind of fired me up for the day coming, you know. But that's all I got for this one. My next video, I'm not really sure what my next video is going to be, so it's kind of tough right now. I actually just had an accident, and here we are. So, totaled my car, and I mean, now I got time to focus on this stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? But I'm poor, so I'm not poor. I'm just broke, and my actual camera broke, so this is actually recording on my phone. My car is, you know, gone, so struggle is real, brother. But that's my story. You know, if you want like a story, like, you know what I'm saying, everything, I can tell you all my secrets, which I actually will do in the next video. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell y'all everything. I'm gonna tell you everything I learned. I'm gonna tell y'all my workout split. I'm gonna tell you everything in the next video. So stay posted. I'll probably keep it. It'll be within the next week.